Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is September the 6th, 2020. This is our VeChain paired against Tether on the Binance Exchange price forecast. As you all can tell, the movement has been lower. Don't be surprised, because on our last video that we did for VeChain, we told you all to expect that. And as a matter of fact, our last video was done on August the 21st, 2020. So you had a heads up as to what the market was going to do in VeChain. So this is not a surprise. So on today's video though, we're going to ask you all the question and try to make a determination from the price chart if in fact VeChain is now a buy at this particular price level. You need to watch this first. Now, before I do, this is your first time watching our video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us on all of our social media platforms. We're not here to make this thing confusing to you. The things that we are delivering here on this particular platform, our content, is supposed to be beneficial. We want you all to utilize the information that we are delivering. We're not here to hype, we're not here to FOMO, and we're not here to FUD. Everyone else is already doing that. We're here to give you something that you can really use and as well as learn from. Okay, so make sure you all hit the links, make sure you subscribe to the channel, share the video, and also like the video. Now, let's speak on what the trap has done in the market for VeChain since our last video, which was done right here, August the 21st. We identified back then that the market in VeChain was in a downtrend. We had our ultimate TP price right here, 0.017. So at least about 9.75% profit could have been in your pocket on the 21st. Now, let's say you're a long-term holder, and let's say you shorted the market, and let's say you wanted to get out today. You'll still be up 34.68% from that time on the 21st of August. Don't make it confusing. Now, that's done. That's over with. We need to talk about the future. Let's take a look at what the trap is doing right now into the market in VeChain. So even right now, if I were to extend this down further, this is the trend. Okay, so give you all a heads up right now that the market in VeChain can still trade in this area. So we can see actually some movement higher in this space for VeChain. So don't be surprised if you actually see some days to where the market in VeChain goes higher. But this is the overall trend right here. So until we see this market in VeChain break this line to the upside, this is the market move. This is the long-term trajectory into the space for VeChain. So don't be surprised if you continually see this market in VeChain go lower. When you look at VeChain on the weekly time frame, since we got 5 hours left, massive spread this week on high volume. That means a lot. With this high volume, it definitely tells us that there has been a lot more sellers. The sentiment of the market is leaning definitely overwhelmingly to the weakness side and now no strength. We have actually changed a lot of things into this market for VeChain. Preferably, I want you all to see this support area right here into the market in VeChain. This is crucial. We need to see this market in VeChain trade above this particular level, and we're here right now, as a matter of fact, around 0.012. That's where the market in VeChain needs to trade. Restriction is going to be at 0.014. So we have two things that's going against the market strength on this particular forecast package. It is this descending line and then restriction at 0.014. Those two things are strikes against those who wants to see the value of VeChain go higher. Two strikes. And then the next thing is, look how wide this spread bar is into the market in VeChain. You got to take that into consideration too. For us to see this very wide spread down lets us know that there's not a lot of euphoric movement anticipated right now into the market in VeChain. And here we are. This is not a surprise neither to see it on the monthly. Weakness came in VeChain starting the month of July. August still ended up with more weakness, and this is just the follow through. So September is the follow through month for weakness in VeChain. The last 2 months prior to have all given us all signals this told us from the trap that, hey, I want to let you all know, he's telling you, he's telling me, I'm about to let this price drop in VeChain. So that is precisely what occurred for the month of September. So we're still going through that phase now. So this is the area that we need to pay attention to in VeChain to hold that support. 1 penny. The market trap needs to hold 1 penny in order for us to really recapture some of the weakness that came through from the last 3 months. Okay. So that being said, weakness on the monthly, weakness on the weekly time frame, and then here we are right here. Weakness is still present in VeChain on the daily. So already our anticipation is going to be for a continuation of movement lower in VeChain. The reasons being, let me tell you again, first, this is the first reason, we're still trending overall in a downtrend. Second reason, until I see the market in VeChain break above 0.014, I'm gonna go leaning more towards weakness. And then thirdly, the market in VeChain on the monthly time frame has to hold 1 penny. I'm really expecting the market in VeChain to try to come a little closer to this 1 penny area to try to come in and grab that support. Okay. And fourthly, take a look at this. This is the trend that the market in VeChain was in, and we broke it right there on the 3rd of September. We broke that trend into the market in VeChain. So we are definitely in a weakness phase in VeChain. Okay, so we're going to play the weakness continually into the market in VeChain until we see the trap break up above 0.014, or we see strength come in at a penny. Either one of those two things needs to occur for us to really alter our forecast into the market of this weakness in VeChain. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in a forecast real quick, and then I'll let you all go. And we're going to hold 0.014 as restriction. We definitely can see the market in VeChain come that high. I won't be surprised to see that occur. But until I see strength break that 0.014 higher, the downtrend is still going to be in play. Okay. And like I said, a penny is where we need to see the trap come and hold the market in VeChain. So this is it. No surprise. Still going to play a little bit of weakness into the market. And don't be surprised if you see the market come up here to 0.014. I would expect to see that given the market weakness that came through on the 3rd of September and then once again on the 5th. So we need to have a reprieve and some type of break in order to allow this market to fool other people into thinking that we're going to go higher in price. So this is our forecast, our prediction. What is yours? Give us your prediction with a comment. Let us know what direction you think VeChain is going to go, and then what's your TP price. For us, 0.011 is our TP. I won't be surprised though if I see it come straight to a clean penny. Now what's yours? Leave us a comment. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and I will talk to you on our next video.